Times on a Friday night, which is typically when we practice, getting frustrated when guys can't be here because they have to go to a job. But then we have a good laugh because we have to remind ourselves that's what this is about.
The Roadies are part of Street Soccer USA, a homeless soccer league with teams in 20 cities across the country. Lawrence Cann is the league's founder.
It could be tiddlywinks for all we care. I mean, so there are a lot of reasons why soccer works. You guys are examples and leaders.
Coaches use soccer terms and techniques to teach life skills. Take the concept of having support players to your right and left and forming a triangle.
So we talk about in life, you know, at your workplace, do you have your triangles there? Do you have your support network? Do you have a good relationship with your boss? Do you have a good relationship with your coworkers? How are you building triangles in your regular life, just like you have to on the field?
Something just that simple could mean the difference between keeping or losing a job. 41-year-old Douglas Carter recently re-entered the job market after the Roadies taught him new skills.
True, you're going to have your bumps in the road, and that was our bump. And if I can be an example to other people, I want to be that example.
Indeed, teammates do become role models for each other, forming close, lasting friendships in an environment that often feels like family. Here, the human spirit is massaged. Hearts and minds get a workout.
And if you're homeless and you're alone and there's no one to talk to, you know, those things get flaccid. And when you're part of a community and you're seeing people every week and they're checking in with you and you're being social, well, you know, your mind gets sharper and you start to believe in yourself again.
Joining the team is relatively easy. If you've been homeless within the past year and a half, you qualify. And you can remain on the team for as long as you want, even after you've left the program, which most men do. In fact, statistics show that most of the men in this program will never return to the streets.
What we know is that 92% of the people that join our program become team members get these life skills. And 75% of those people within a year will either connect to further education, get job or housing placement.
Self-improvement may be the ultimate goal, but soccer's never off the radar. Team practices and scrimmages are geared toward the big national competition held each year in Washington, D.C. Scoring only 6 goals, this year the Roadies returned home empty-handed. But simply for taking the field, they've proved themselves winners.
And then to see them take a game like soccer so seriously, to show up each week and to be committed to it, and to celebrate being on a team with a bunch of other people who they know care about them is pretty inspiring.
Smile. Roadie. Smile. 3.
We wish them continued success both on and off the soccer field. Well, that's our show for now. We hope you enjoyed the stories you saw here today. If you would like to find out more about these stories, visit our website at HECTV.org. And if you know of someone or an organization making an impact in our world, let us know about that too by hitting the Contact Us button on our webpage. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. St. Louis agency works daily to cut down on the number of people needing its assistance. Angie Weidinger found this nonprofit's philosophy is creating quite a role reversal.
Inside a simple former St. Louis public school building.
Okay, so you cut that piece and I'll help you put it on.
Is an organization with a simple philosophy.
I'm saying much is given, much is expected. There is, that is very clear.
And Community Women Against Hardship gives a lot to families in need.
We have a nutrition class, a fitness class, a computer class, art class,
It's a lot of classes.
theatrical class.
Oh, wow.
We actually allow them room to grow and to be able to watch the adults and say, okay, who would you like to be like? Oh, see, that's good.
While instructors help to build up children's self-esteem and goals,
Hello.
And you are?
Kelsia Ivy.
they work with adults to break down challenges of unemployment and low-paying jobs.
Well, the idea is to bring the employers here.
I like to work. I like to feel like I'm doing something.
What it does is gets them in readiness. How well did I do on this interview? We need to know. All of us needed to know that. I mean, you know, what aspects can I improve so that I can get from this simulation to an actual job?
He even gave tips, you know, of some things that I could put on my resume.
But here's where the much expected comes in. When most people come to this agency, they're in need of some help. Sometimes it's in the form of food, sometimes clothing, and sometimes household goods. And as you can see, Community Women Against Hardship has all of those things. But to get them, you have to meet a few expectations.
We want them to be productive. We say in our mission statement, we want them to become more self-sufficient.
And they hold clients to that. Co-founder Gloria Taylor has anyone getting assistance sign a contract, requiring them to take classes in life skills, job preparedness, or education in return for the goods they receive.
In the beginning, I was like, do I really? I don't really have time for this, is what I was saying, but I'm glad that I took the classes. You can go somewhere and get assistance, but if you're not doing anything to improve yourself, you can find yourself back in that situation again. And so what they're trying to do is prevent you from going backwards, help you to move forward while you're going through whatever you're going through, and not to come back to that place. And so I think that's what makes it unique.
This simple philosophy is working. More people coming through Community Women Against Hardship are getting their GEDs, going to college, and finding jobs. But that's not where the expectations end.
I have 2 associates, a bachelor's, 2 masters, and I'm this close from my PhD.
Remember this instructor from the beginning of the story?
Oh, that is wonderful.
Part of the reason she's such a good teacher is she was once a Community Women Against Hardship student.
During the time that I was going through the most difficult time in my life, being a battered wife, and coming out of that situation, I was really going through self-esteem challenges. And it was hard for me to accept because it was pride. And just for somebody to reach out to me, it was up to me to take hold. They've given me more than materialistic things. It's compelling from the heart. So I believe if they've given to me from the heart, that I'm required to give from my heart. And that's why I do the things that I do. Let me see how you did.
She now volunteers here as a caseworker, instructor, and board member, ultimately fulfilling this simple building's simple philosophy.
It's just my way of giving back. And I really believe in my heart that when a person, a group, or a place does something to change your life, then you are responsible to change another person's life.
To find out how to donate your time, money, or goods to Community Women Against Hardship, go to their website, cwah.org. Just how much influence do you have on history? Did you ever stop to think about it? An exhibit on display at the Missouri